possibly use on the character. Yes, the Zair. Yes, the down tilt. Yes, the forward tilt. Yes, the up tilt. Down smash, you know, I wish he would use it a little bit more, but you know what?
Might be the move he uses least. I know he doesn't love the F tilt, but he does use a lot of down air. I tell you what, his down airs, his full hop call outs are one of the main ways he gets his stocks. So we'll see if he gets a lot of those in this set. He loves those tech chases too, but Wisdom, really strong neutral, really hard to get in on. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah,
for sure. Wisdom in his own right is just quite the annoying player to play against, and that's not a jab. That is actually high praise, as tilting your opponent in this game is a very valid strategy.
Absolutely. Playing a character like Duck Hunt, it's almost a win condition to tilt your opponent into approaching sloppily. And Wisdom has done that hundreds of times over the years here in KC. So doing it at a regional level is just like clockwork for him.
Yeah, and you know, Duck Hunt, not a particularly strong character. He doesn't have many moves that will just gank out your stocks below 60% or anything silly like that. He just plays neutral with you for hours, and you either hold it or you don't.
Yeah, he is content with playing neutral for sure. With that can, those gunmen, and his long-range smash attacks too. He uses those quite a lot to catch landings. Oh, he almost got the can confirmed there. I don't know if that would have taken a stock, but it would have been close.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's really hard with can because sometimes it's going to kill you at 170, sometimes it's going to kill you at 130, and sometimes you just fall off the stage and kind of lose grip on your controller, I guess.
Oh, that's just going to miss again. I think Skittles mixed up his DI pretty heavily there. It seemed like the angle was totally different on that back throw.
Wow.
So well done by Skittles.
Yeah, and the tech was very clutch there, but yeah, that 170%, that's around where can's going to start killing you. And every bit of verticality you give to the can helps out a lot.
Absolutely. That can gonna, you know, he wasn't ready for that DI.
Oh my god.
I don't blame him really, but Wisdom quickly getting to a high percent here, but can he chip his way back into a percent equality essentially?
Yeah, and honestly, as someone who has spectated many of Skittles' Wisdom sets, Skittles is playing a little bit more headlong aggressive than usual. He most definitely has a fire in his eyes that he does not have at Code Red.
Yeah, generally Skittles is content with, you know, sitting back in the corner, throwing his projectiles, waiting for his opportunity, and more power to him. The character allows him to do so. The win conditions on Young Link, there's plenty of them. There's a lot. You can get into someone's face, you can box him. He's got good boxing tools. It's a good air-to-air with his up air, down air, and forward air.
And last but not least, he has a good zoning game, so he can play Duck Hunt's game if he really wants to.
Yeah, his projectiles, the lag, they forgot to code that one. That full hop down air, it's going to do it.
Wow. Yeah, and it's actually, well, I mean, even short hop down air would have killed there, but, you know, Skittles always is very cognizant and full hops that down air when he wants it to kill earlier because of that full hop multiplier doing more damage.
That extra damage sometimes going to do the difference there in that. I'm not sure that DI was proper there, but it was really, if it would have been, I think it would have possibly not killed, but that full hop probably helping him out there.
For sure there, and yeah, Skittles is at what I like to call can percent, where if Wisdom is able to get the can out,
as you say it. Perfect timing there. That frame one option, a really good get off me tool for Wisdom.
Yeah, I love it how very often, even in Smash 4, Duck Hunt was kind of just the budget Snake, and similar to how Snake has the down throw up tilt percent, Duck Hunt has can percent. It's also around the same percentage too.
That can will definitely kill you if you are too aggressive. Grenades, you know, you'll take a bit of punishment, but until around 200%, you're probably chilling, but quite comfortably.
Yeah. So now, like I mentioned earlier, Skittles was playing just head down, run it down mid, press W. But as we see here, he's reluctant to play back to the zoning game because he finds himself behind here against Wisdom, and that's not a position you want.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate for Skittles to lose the lead here, but really fortunate in the opposite manner for Wisdom. You know, Wisdom loves to bait out those resources as you try to approach him with your double jump, with your landing mix-up with timing and certain moves. I mean, he's going to catch your landing with his super long-range F smash or down smash, or perhaps a, you know,
clay pigeon.
The clay pigeon, exactly. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, so Wisdom completely content with sitting back, but you know, Skittles chipping his way back into this one, quickly racking up the damage.
What I'm loving from Skittles right now, he's practically playing like shooting range, man, because he sees this can coming at him, and he throws his projectiles in the right arc just to send it right back. Like whether it's,
oh, wow, the up air. Yeah, Wisdom is, yeah, he's very good with that up air. It's a very active move. He loves to use it to catch those jumps. Jumping is something a lot of people are comfortable doing in this game. It's a pretty good option, quite frankly, with how safe some moves are. Skittles going to be unhappy with that result. He's going to come back in this game, I'm sure, with a vengeance, I imagine.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, that up air, like you mentioned from Duck Hunt, it's actually a very slept-on move. The move cannot be challenged. If you're above that move, the Duck has no hurt box whatsoever, and you are just swinging at the fences, and that up air will win out almost all the time.
No, for sure. We were actually watching, if you watched earlier, GamerDog versus Wisdom on stream. You know, GamerDog was trying to land aggressive with that downer, but that up air was beating Youngling's downer out. That's
clean,
a massive hitbox. But game two, we'll see how Skittles goes. Maybe he decides to play a bit like he did towards the end of last game.
Yeah.
Starting out.
Yeah, most definitely, because like you mentioned, Wisdom loves to play with the lead, and as you see, he kind of has one here, and in these type of zoner v zoner matchups, the percent actually does matter. I know it's very often that we see matchups where the percent just doesn't matter because these characters can do so much damage in so little time, but in these cases, neutral wins are far and few between.
Yeah, there's a lot of chips, there's a lot of hits here and there, but not a lot of moves that really open up. You know, Skittles is one to, you know, have those optimal combo routes, but against Duck Hunt, it's really hard to get that hit that starts the combo.
Yeah, especially with frame one can usually on deck, it makes it even tougher because there's always that frame one option looming to just break your combo.
You have to be on point. You have to be absolutely on point to get away with it.
Okay, so slowly working up percentage, and another reason why percentiles matters is that when Skittles gets to that 150, 160%, well, sorry, excuse me, I guess 110, you could just down throw and up air him.
Yeah, I imagine Skittles was DIing in there. I don't think I've seen that like look true before to frames, but I think it was just because of improper DI. That's probably what caused it there.
Yeah, I feel like Skittles is probably caught off guard as much as we were at that point. But that's a potent option to look out for. We were just talking about Wisdom. Duck Hunt, same thing. Their up air.
Yeah, that up air killing a lot earlier than you might think. Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to explode off the top at about 100% there. But nonetheless, Skittles is down a stock for that great tech chase. That forward air ending just in time for him to get that up air before he landed.
For sure there. And Skittles does have 70% on him, but unless, you know, something tragic like last stock happens before, he's in comfortable for another 100%.
Yeah, Duck Hunt not one to take stocks early, so yeah, even that 110 was an early stock for Duck Hunt.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's wild. I was totally expecting another spot dodge down tilt from Skittles there because down tilt's such a safe move from Youngling. If you try to box out with it, you usually lose, but Wisdom pretty cognizant to come out on top there.
Yeah, the down tilt spot dodge is definitely going to beat almost every out of shield grab in the game. So
yeah,
an option that Younglings infamously love to go for, but you know, Skittles is smart enough to mix it up every once in a while.
Yeah, and here we go back to the regular game plan that Skittles had before, where he's going to use all of his projectiles to reverse the trajectory of that can and possibly kill the wild gunman too.
Man, ooh, Wisdom operating that can, like, give this man a license. He's really good at that up air, doing it again.
Yeah, that's a tough way to die, but you know, Skittles lived to 181. That was about 10%. You know, he was going to drop it, and now percentage is just racking up.
Absolutely. Will Skittles be able to get the stock off his ledge trap? If he can, he'd be in a really good position.
Yeah, that was very good for Wisdom there to not do neutral get up, because you don't want to be in that corner against Youngling because he just has way too many options to kill you off the side there.
Yeah, Youngling can easily react to neutral get up with that rising there on reaction, and that would probably take the stock around this percent. Can gonna almost take Wisdom stock there.
Oh my gosh, what an F tilt there from Wisdom, and he's trying to set up some nasty ledge traps here. Gets the can down tilted right into Skittles' face. Oh, he's on his last stock. This is looking very bad.
Scary position here for Skittles. He gets the hits on the up B, gonna do him some favors there.
Ooh, that's tough. A couple more cans, he's gonna be in can percent. It's around 150, 160. Maybe one more hit. I guess with, well, yeah, Raid. Okay, yeah.
Yep. That up air taking all 3 stocks that game.
Yeah, that up air is so oppressive. You can't really land on it or challenge it whatsoever. It even was hitting from the side sometimes on Skittles' part, and
yeah, I'll do it. If I remember, hopefully.
He's gonna have to figure out a way to swing the tide in his favor.
Yeah, so this is going to be a position that Skittles does not find himself in too often. Down 2-0 in a set. You know, Wisdom playing on fire today, though.
Yeah, he's most definitely looked very good at pools, in the pools phase, and he's looking good to start top 32 here.
Yeah, we'll see if when we're back on PS2. You know, we'll see what kind of game plan switches that Skittles plans to do to turn this thing around.
And like I said, very, very possible we play this entire set on PS2.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on. You know, I don't know if Wisdom would counterpick. I see these two play FD a lot when Wisdom has counterpick. I know that Skittles is pretty comfortable on FD as well. So I imagine if Skittles is good to win, we'll probably go there. But he's got to get this one first. So we're starting off with a small lead for Wisdom.
Yeah, and it almost gets eviscerated as that can fights Wisdom in the back. But he's able to get the can grab confirmed, so.
Yeah, that confirm, you know, it's good damage, but it doesn't really kill, which is unfortunate. It would be a nice option for Wisdom to have, for Duck Hunt to have, really.
Ooh, wow, Wisdom gets the clay pigeon into back air, and that does a lot. Like the next time he hits that.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful conversion from Wisdom. This man is one of the best Duck Hunts in the world, you gotta imagine.
Yeah.
He's so masterful with the traps, with the can. I mean, you have to be with this character. They don't have those tools to brute force your opponent. You have to finesse everything.
Yeah, finesse and precision. That's the name of the game for Wisdom. But Skittles showing some finesse and precision on his end with that down air.
Yeah, Skittles is he is the down air CEO for Young Link. He loves that down air on that platform. You know, oftentimes you'll see him go for that just raw arrow into a double jump or a full hop into a down air on that tech chase. But right there, you just saw the tech chase without the setup there.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons he loves PS2, because he loves to pop you right up onto that platform and put you on what will essentially be your deathbed if you're not ready for that down air.
Yeah, no, similar to Roy with the jab, it's a very potent setup position that Young Link can play around.
Yeah, but things are looking dire for Skittles here, as not only is he in the corner, he's at 93% with not much retaliation.
Yeah, he's really got to find his spot and find them quick. And he's got to live for a while in this stock, I imagine, to feel comfortable in this game. Nice combo starter there, nice little damage.
Yeah, that's the first up B, well, grounded up B we've seen connected, I think, this entire set.
Yeah, I don't think that Wisdom has really been playing around Skittles' shield. I don't know how safe Wisdom or Duck Hunt's aerials are, but I imagine they're not safe enough to avoid that out of shield punish. So that really speaks well to how well he's spacing around.
Oh no, that is the only way you could die early to Wisdom there. He got popped by the can, like the flicker box, not even the can itself, into the F smash.
Yeah, that is something that you won't see many Duck Hunts pull off, but Wisdom is one of them that can. Like we said, you know, it seemed like Skittles was getting a little bit antsy trying to get in, and Wisdom taking full effect on the F smash.
Okay, Skittles is at the brink of getting a kill here, but it's just not coming up Skittles right now.
Yeah, Wisdom almost dies with his own can. Gets the call out, but doesn't quite get the spacing. Unfortunate there for Skittles. That second downer hit not quite as strong as the first. So not going to take the stock there. Will he get the conversion? Not quite. It would have been a very nice conversion for Wisdom to pick up.
Yeah, just slowly dink the can while he's rapid jabbing his opponent. Feels like a doubles combo.
Yeah, he's always cognizant of where that can is in relation to what he is hitting his opponent with. And there he goes, Skittles.
Frame trap.
only got about 60%. This is doable, but it really seems that Skittles cannot get any damage for free. He's always trading to some degree in a scramble. We'll see if he can turn that around.
Usually in this matchup, it's always just an issue for Wisdom because he has to put on so much percent before he can kill Skittles, but that hasn't been an issue at all this set.
Yeah, he has really not struggled to kill Skittles very much in this specific set, for sure. Skittles quickly takes the lead. He didn't take a single hit for that 80%.
Yeah.
Finally gets hit there.
You can see he's kind of playing with that kind of dark side of the rainbow tint to him, as he knows that this is his winner's life.
Oh, he was expecting that boomerang to come back. He almost got one of the nastiest conversions I've seen him get. That was really, like, this speaks of his awareness there, that boomerang coming back. Just barely misjudges the knockback of it.
Oh, he got the nair, but now
there it is. The spot dodge,
Another victim gets claimed to the down tilt spot dodge.
It's not really fair. I don't think Duck Hunt has any answer out of shield to that. He just kind of has to exit the situation.
Yeah.
But Skittles knows that and knows that well. That's why he went for a mix-up like that. And well played by Skittles to bring that one all the way back.
Yeah, that's the type of momentum you need to reverse 3-0 a player of the caliber of Wisdom.
Yeah, and Skittles got a lot of support in the crowd, so you can bet that momentum is swinging in his favor.
For sure. Skittles is most definitely a man of the people if you aren't familiar. And if you can't hear the crowd, they most definitely love them some Skittles.
Yeah, we will see if Wisdom can silence that momentum, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. And here we are at Smashville. We're not going to get the 5 games of PS2. Yeah. Unfortunate, but regardless, still a pretty good stage. I'm not sure why he opted for it. Maybe he wants to sit under the platform and avoid any aerial approaches.
Yeah, those were kind of just eating him alive in that specifically that last stock of the last game. Skittles kind of just came in and did his business with that falling there.
That back at a forward and catching Wisdom. That is the top tier privilege that Wisdom doesn't really get to play with. And the extended edge guard. Yeah. Wow, Wisdom just doesn't make it back. Not something you see Duck Hunt do very often, just fall to the blast zone. Usually it's just them having no hitbox, but Skittles, the masterful edge guard there, gets every hit he needed.
Yeah, I saw that deep nair. I knew the stock was gone because, Wisdom could have tried to come back, but he was juggling a lot of things on his plate there. He had to use the can to try and cover his recovery, but he also had to recover still.
Almost gets the frame trap there off the up B. Doesn't quite get it, but gets some good pressure and a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, I will say, this is looking kind of bad for Wisdom. He really shrunk the amount of room he can work with by going to Smashville, but...
nice conversion there, but Skittles with a really good DI on reaction there. I would not have expected to get hit with a can like that.
Dude, Young Link's recovery sucks. Don't let the propaganda get to you guys.
Yeah. Young Link's recovery is definitely exploitable, and it shows there that Skittles knew that if he kind of just went straight for it, he probably would have just gotten swatted. Had to go for a bit of finesse and doesn't quite get back. So, not something you see from Skittles very often. He's usually very good about his recovery.
Yeah, he's one of those tricky guys that likes to use that bomb to its fullest. Love to see the kid kind of push the character to its limits in all aspects.
Yeah, Wisdom hauling his way back into this one.
Yep.
I don't know what happened, folks, but that is Wisdom's second stock. Very uncharacteristic, but unfortunate, but Skittles will take those, as they say.
Oh, for sure.
Not sure he went for that, but mixes him up, stays on the platform.
I want to do a stage check, man. There must be butter on the stage or something because these guys are slipping up on their controllers.
There's that up air doing the work for Wisdom.
Nice. Nice kill off the top. But Wisdom's at 87, and unlike Duck Hunt, Young Link's very, very prominent on killing you at like 110, 120.
Yeah, that's kind of his sweet spot where his his mix-ups become very strong. His frame traps become a bit scary. The tech chases become a bit more tense, you could say. So we'll see how Wisdom deals with it here.
Yeah, because he most definitely has a mountain to climb. Oh, wow. Skittles was looking for rollout.
Yeah, maybe he's looking for the bigger platform of Smashville to give him more options to mix up with that forward air one. If he would have gotten the second hit, that would have been the game. But luckily for Wisdom, he was too far off stage. Skittles doesn't get the second hit.
Yeah, Skittles. I mean, I'm really liking how Wisdom, he's committed. He's like, okay, the only way I win.
Oh, that's going to be it. Doesn't hit the DI out on the down tilt.
Yeah.
And Skittles brings it back to game 5.
Really good on Skittles' part. And I know he's loving all of this. The potential to reverse 3-0 Wisdom on this big of a stage, he's going to love it.
Yeah, you could see the frustration on his face after the first couple games. And to see him compose himself and bring him back in this set, pretty impressive, even for someone with Skittles' caliber.
Yeah, but you know, Wisdom, he can't beat himself up yet. This is the last game of the set. He most definitely has more than a chance to win this one. And just silence all the haters in the crowd, man.
Yeah, Wisdom got a little support here, but Nebraska definitely show out for their family here.
Oh, and we're running it back to Smashville. I guess Wisdom really liked something he saw in the interactions of the stage.
Yeah, I do think that, you know, you got to remember that he did SD relatively early in that game.
Yeah. So
the game plan probably was pretty sound. I mean, the idea of the stage, it seemed like it was doing him some work. That platform, he didn't get tight chase on it for any kills. And he got really good mileage out of just sharking from under the platform.
Yeah, minute interactions like that really go in like depth when you are planning on counterpicking, especially at this level.
Yeah, no, the counterpicks, you know, you see a lot of top players just play PS2 every game, but
yeah.
You know, it's just about a comfortability, and just I think it's more ego. They just want to outplay their opponent on the same stage.
Yeah.
But you know, there's no shame in picking a stage that benefits your playstyle and your game plan. We'll see how Tanner handles it going forward here, Skittles. Small deficit here, but if he can hold on to the stock, it won't mean too much for him.
Yeah.
Wisdom getting that F tilt. That's a nasty angle. Oh, but that F-box protecting him from the can.
Oh, the frame one can to break that combo. It was a very dangerous situation for Wisdom if that didn't work out. But
oh, almost got the conversion off the can. That could have been disastrous for Wisdom, who's built a pretty good lead here, but either of them could kill each other in any good hit.
Okay, that's a nice can, but now Skittles is in that can percent. Like, the next can hit will kill.
Yeah, hopefully the scaling won't do too much to avoid that for Skittles, but
I guess that was
the
just
other
wrong.
way. Yeah, sends them the other way. It's unfortunate for Wisdom.
Dude, I love it. Love the bomb stall.
Yeah, Wisdom almost put that gum in right in front of Skittles. That would have been quite the snipe, and would have been some good timing.
Oh my gosh, Skittles out here recovering like he's playing Snake.
Yeah, no, Skittles is really nice with the cover. That's when I said, you know, that was an uncharacteristic SD there.
Oh!
And the can gonna take them both out. That's fine. I think that is a well worth trade there for Skittles, who is at a very high percent.
Yeah, and Wisdom having a little chuckle there with his taunt immediately off the Halo platform, and immediately racks up 69%. Can't really script this stuff, dude.
Yeah, no, Skittles is definitely going to find a way off this platform here. Finds his way back to center stage. Let's see what they can do in neutral. It seems to be going back and forth.
Oh, he gets the clay pigeon!
Bit of the advantage, and the clay pigeon to imagination. This time down air, going to take the stock for Wisdom. He's got a sizable lead here in game 5.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's only taken 5% and still hasn't been touched. Man, Skittles is reeling right now.
Yeah, Skittles has only gotten a couple chip hits this stock. It started so well for him, but really going bad here on a second and last stock.
Okay, he does get a grab. He was kind of fishing for it. It's probably because he wants some big conversion, but it's just not working for him right now.
Yeah, he's going to have to get the stock somehow quick because this could get out of hand very quickly. Wisdom could always just opt for trades whenever the situation arises, and at that point, Skittles just taking a loss every single time.
Oh, no. You
Yeah,
hate to see that.
Yeah, hard to get the precision there. It's a big rapid jab, so you really have to be precise in order to make that work in terms of punishing right through it.
Yeah, and it feels like
nice reset.
Yeah, and it feels like he's so vulnerable when he's doing that rapid jab, so you can see that kind of plays a little bit into it, not being able to punish that.
You definitely want to punish that. It's a very committal option. A down take. That is the tech chase that I imagine that Wisdom was trying to avoid. But you know, Skittles in his head gets the punish regardless. Skittles going to have to avoid the up air. It's going to be a dangerous position here for Wisdom. He's at the corner with a lot of rage on Skittles.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought he would have been able to up air out of shield, but Wisdom, you know, he's going to take it slow because he knows that if he loses neutral to Skittles a couple of times. He could just lose.
Yeah, he could die very quickly, a lot more quickly than you might think in terms of that percent, because Skittles is sitting on max rage. If he gets any kind of hit off stage, maybe a down tilt towards the ledge, he could go for a suicide up B. And that could be it.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, here we are at 75%. This is a dangerous position here for Wisdom. He's gonna have to pick his options carefully.
But Skittles isn't that magic can percent. I feel like if Can even touches him, Skittles
might
may
just
be
explode. Yeah, he's got to avoid that up air as well. You can tell Skittles is playing more grounded because he's scared of that up air, but gets the conversion there. This is basically an even game.
Oh, no, this
he goes deep for it. Oh. This is a dangerous position here for Wisdom, but he gets back to the ledge.
Oh, he drops the back air.
Oh, my goodness.
And he whiffs the grab, and
Will that do it? It doesn't. He barely misses the can. You can't.
Oh, the wild
gunman. The gunman snipes Skittles. Well played by Wisdom. Absolute precision on the gunman in a seriously tense situation.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a set if I've ever seen one. Well played by both players. Unlucky there for Skittles, but well played by Wisdom. Man, it feels like that was grand finals to me. What a set, man. That is just winners quarters. Wisdom going to advance to top 8.